Hi everybody, I hope you're well. In today's video I'm doing something very different and I didn't sleep very well last night because of it. I'm very nervous. I'm off to Wales to photograph a surprise proposal. Fingers crossed she says yes. So I'm doing the proposal shoot at a place called Portmeirion, which is a really beautiful little town on the west coast of Wales. It's a very bizarre place and very, very unique, but in a really good way. As you'll see later, it is a very, very photogenic place, and a really good choice to do a proposal shoot. But I just wanted to stop along the way because the scenery around here, I mean Snowdonia, which is a national park in North Wales, is absolutely stunning. Such a nice area of the country and so photogenic. But anyway, let's make our way to Portmeirion. I cannot be late for this one. So, I've just arrived at Portmeirion Village. I'm feeling very, very nervous and anxious. I love the idea of doing this proposal shoot. I've done it once before and it worked very well. I love the idea of it, as I say, because this is such a key moment, but it feels so pressurised because I've never actually met the groom, Jatinder. We've spoken twice on the phone. He sent me photographs of him and his fiancée, so I know what they look like, but never actually met him. And more importantly, I can't speak to him beforehand today, obviously, because that's going to give the game away. So I've got to try and act very secretive until he obviously actually proposes. And at the moment, I'm not sure exactly where that's going to be because he's never actually been to Portmeirion before. I've sent him a couple of suggestions, so one of which is that place there and the other over here. But there may be quite a lot of people around. It's a very busy day here today, so I might end up having to suggest somewhere different to him because I'm so scared of somebody walking in front of the shot at the vital moment. That would be horrible. So I'm just going to have a little walk around now. As far as I'm aware, they've not actually arrived yet. I'm going to have a little walk around and see if I can see anywhere that I think will be better. And then I'm going to send him that photo then on WhatsApp and hope that he gets it. So this is nerve-wracking. Okay, so I am so nervous. I don't know if it comes across. I just sent Jatinder a message to say that I actually think this place here would work really well because I can then hide on the other side of these bushes. So I've sent him a photo of there. I just hope he gets that and then we can agree a time. You realise when you're actually doing this in reality just how difficult it is when you can't speak to someone and you don't have a set plan in place. Yeah, it's making me a nervous wreck. Hopefully though he's going to get that message and then he'll choose there and then I can just sort of like set up camp on a bench on the other side and just wait it out then basically. all done? And she said yes, so that all went really well. But whoa, my heart is absolutely going crazy. I think I was more nervous than Jatinder was. The pressure on getting that when you've got like 2 seconds, and bearing in mind that they've never been to Portmeirion before, we've not been able to talk today. I only sent him a photo where I suggested would be a good place like 10 minutes ago. There was just so many things that could go wrong, but thankfully they didn't. But yeah, that is a nerve-wracking thing to photograph. So I've just left them both now, just to have a bit of a wander around and to take it all in. I think they're both a bit shell-shocked at the moment, as I am. So yeah, I think we're all gonna take 5, and then we're gonna do some portraits whenever they're ready. So I'm just gonna wait around here, catch my breath, and then we'll go off and take some photographs. Whew. So I've just said bye to Heidi and Jatinder now. It's been such a nice afternoon. I've really enjoyed it. We've just spent a couple of hours walking, talking, having a drink and taking some portraits, and it's been so lovely. I was so nervous though, far more nervous than I thought it would be, because being a wedding photographer and shooting weddings for a living, I sort of assumed that I was used to working in very stressful and pressurized environments. I mean, you can't get much more stressful than a wedding day, but you realize that, well, one, a wedding day lasts for 10 or 12 hours, but more importantly, the couple have booked you to be there, so they're very aware that you are there capturing the day. Whereas with a proposal shoot, it's the complete opposite. You're trying to hide and not be there. I mean, be completely invisible so as not to give the game away. And that makes it really difficult, especially when you add into the fact that I've never met either Heidi or Jatinder before, and Jatinder and I had only communicated over text message, plus Jatinder had never been to Portmeirion before. So you add all that into the mix, and the fact that I sent a photo to Jatinder about 5 minutes before he was due to propose about a good spot to propose in. It made it all really nerve-wracking, and yeah, I was very nervous, but the whole thing went really well. And I say, just meeting them and spending time with them has been so lovely. So a huge thank you to you both again for asking me to capture such a personal and special moment for you both. I've really loved it, and it's been so nice as well coming back to Portmeirion, like such a beautiful place. I've been lucky enough to photograph a few weddings here, and it's absolutely stunning, and especially on a day like today, we've had amazing weather. If I just turn you around, you can just see just how peaceful it is here. Just such a lovely place. The town itself is really sort of quirky, bizarre, but in a really nice way. And I say, down here on the beach, it's just really beautiful. The whole thing's just been amazing, and I've really enjoyed it. So if you'd like me to photograph a secret proposal for you, then please do let me know, because I'd love to do more of these. They're really exciting. Thank you very much again for watching today's video. I hope you've enjoyed it, and I will see you next time.